Yo! Video games.
Oh, jeez, it's already 3?
Yeah.
That's right, we started very late.
Yeah. I woke up, went to Disney, and went to the thing.
Is Old Republic still going?
City of Heroes?
What? Don't worry about it.
Then it's bad. Lost Ark is like Diablo 2, you reach endgame, then it's bad.
Ha! Even Lotro is still a thing? Holy shit. I remember Lotro. Still going. Whoa. Is it getting updates?
I just can't wait, man. I got Diablo 4 coming.
What's your fascination with that game?
Diablo?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's fantasy. Fantasy, like
Rarely, but
dungeon
yeah.
crawler,
Big patches.
getting badass armor.
Are they getting well, here's my question. Is it getting expansions anymore? Like, are they adding new areas and story content to Old Republic?
What? She said, "Fuck up, boy." What the fuck?
Obotech64, enjoy your time out. I'm done with this shit.
She said, "Fuck off, boy." Where did she say that shit? Wow, that can be canceled. That's cool.
I believe yes. New expansion. So, correct me if I'm wrong. That's BioWare? BioWare Austin doing Old
I
Republic?
was actually doing an overhead too. He has an overhead that's so slow.
That's the
But it actually
the
stuns
cleaver, right?
No, he has a head bop. Head bop.
What?
Okay.
Full Joe.
Austin Legos.
Jesus, you take so much damage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, so much meter for damage. Like I gained a full bar after you doing this.
Oh yeah.
A full fucking bar.
Oh my god, yeah, look at that.
The trade, you know.
Yeah, he just here. There's a
Yeah, it's a full bar meter for
Yeah.
Yeah,
doing
he's
this
giving
shit.
it to you actually.
Playing EverQuest Adventures. You're still playing it, Al. You're running the private server for EverQuest Adventures, aren't you?
my shit is Fantasy Star Online. Yeah, basically like Diablo's like a little bit like Fantasy Star Online, but I don't know.
Someone has to.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, here we are. Well, my jumping will just miss.
Diablo.
Ah!
There's no fire in there. It just explodes.
She goes
It's
fucking
sure,
flying.
whatever. There's no fire in there.
Oh.
Yeah, I played Diablo, I played Baldur's Gate, all those dungeon crawlers.
I think they said they're pretty much done with 11 now. They said they're like just winding it down to basically just server maintenance at this point.
Well, Batman has better movies by a long. I think he has way more movies.
How many Superman movies? Well, they had like the original 4, and then they had the Kevin Spacey one, and they had Man of Steel. That's it.
Superman Returns.
Like the only like straight up, this is just a Superman movie. He's only had 6.
That's it.
That is definitely it.
Sprying.
All right, guys.
Sprying. All right. Good night, Kenny.
Yeah.
Indeed.
See you, chat. I woke up hella early today and went super long, so have a good one, chat.
That's the bop.
Well, I'm getting bought from this.
No.
I'm good about this.
Kenny doesn't want to leave.
Ah,
He refuses to.
no.
Yeah.
Chat,
He likes
say
the
bye.
chat too much.
He needs
Say
the
bye.
attention from the chat. Oh god.
Oh dear, I'll just dash into this. Boink.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just not get meter burn.
The bop.
Ow! Ow! My fucking
Finally got
face!
the bop. It's like boink. And the character's like, what do I do now? I'm like, fuck. Ah, it's out of light. Ah!
So you like being kicked in the head?
So the wager does work in a sense. You know what I mean?
It does. It just sucks.
Yeah,
It takes so much time.
Yeah.
We have to wait for this shit to be over. You know.
Yeah. I think it loses its lackluster.
Oh, I'm 100%. That's the issue with it.
Yeah.
Well, you know it's not a great mechanic if it doesn't fucking return. It's in 2, but like
It doesn't return, what do you mean?
no
come
games
back.
adapt.
Oh no, it's in.
Oh, yeah, true. I mean, it did come back in 2, but like no other games tried to like pick it up,
Right, like it wasn't like something like, oh, what a great idea. We should
like a parry, you know what I mean? Like parry, not everyone's doing parries, you know?
Yes, huh?
like a beloved mechanic that like sticks around.
Yeah, like parry.
Exactly. That's how you know a mechanic isn't really
Really
like.
that guy, great. It's gimmicks. A lot of this game, I mean, even it has a gimmick button. You know what I mean?
I feel that was a producer studio decision too. Like I feel
It's
like
them trying to.
Oh
they
shit!
were like, hey, do something in the game to like.
Dude, so just go ahead, Simmons.
I was just saying, like, it's one of the mechanics where, like, they want to have something in the game that's, like, flashy
Unique.
but not related to a fighting game mechanic. It's just something, like, I like a better word, cinematic.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
He can jump and grab.
Yeah, indeed.
So, there was when the combat cast first started happening, they happened with like Injustice 1, right? So they were sitting there in a room like talking about characters and stuff. And when they were first talking about the trait button for a new character, they kept calling it the gimmick on accident. They said this, so what does the gimmick button do? Oh, the gimmick button does this to this character.
And
We would always, and as players, we always called it gimmick buttons because that's what it is.
This
It's
is
a
what it
fucking
is. That's
gimmick.
literally what the fuck it
So
is.
they stopped doing that after that podcast or that combat
you-
cast. They
you-
stopped doing it.
You know they got in trouble.
Yeah, they did. Like, don't call it a gimmick
Like,
button.
what the fuck are you talking about? Stop saying that. What? But that's what it is. Shut up, you idiot.
It's a gimmick because someone was like, oh, some producer probably at WB said, would it be like, oh, we should have these levels where like they can grab shit from the background
You know
and
it's a
interact.
It's a half-assed idea from like one of the producers or
Exactly.
one of the fucking, like they just like, hey,
Is it-
what if we did this? And everyone's like, yeah, sure.
Like someone who doesn't work in game development, but
Was
is
like, we should
but is
have to do
high on the totem pole somewhere, was like, I have this great idea, put it in.
Yeah.
That's how
Okay.
it works.
It happened with fucking Blood on the Sand. Like the whole helicopter level was like 50 Cent played an early build, and his son was like, I want a helicopter level, and he's like, you heard my boy.
Yep.
Yeah, put a helicopter level in the game.
Dumbasses.
I mean, it's
And they're like,
fucking game.
we have nothing to actually make a helicopter
That
level.
looks so lame.
It was his game, so you know what? Put a fucking helicopter. Who's gonna argue?
Yeah, well, it was his kid wanted it, so
Yeah.
put it in.
Sure.
Okay,
It's his game.
Hey,
Fuck.
Fitty, jump that big ass ramp.
dump that big ass ramp. Well, it's just the same idea with like this game. Someone from Warner Brothers like, I want someone to be able to like grab a car and throw it at him.
He's
Okay?
currently making a cartoon with Nicki Minaj too, so you know, do stuff.
That's a lot of meter.
Make it work. You made a video game, you made a television show, you made movies, make a cartoon, do whatever you want. 50 Cent. You want a helicopter in the game, make a helicopter.
Did 50 forget he made that game?
That's fine.
He does so much shit, it's like, I would too if I was in shoes.
Yeah,
He does so much shit.
that man's all over, busy all the time.
He's always-
I'm sure
all
he
he does
probably
is
like-
work.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's
What?
the second one.
That's right, there are two of them, right?
Yeah, the first one was Bulletproof was the big seller. Blood on the Sand is the one that didn't sell anything, or just really underperformed.
Yeah, then you just work and move on to the next project.
Straight businessman, why not?
Yeah, right? Likes to work.
I mean, that's what
He could have stopped at any point in time.
There have
after.
been a number of successful like rappers who,
Wow.
you know what? I don't want to just rap my whole life.
Well, that's the whole point.
Like,
though.
I want to do something
Yeah, they
else.
burn out hard.
Yeah, That's the
like
whole,
shine bright, burn out.
that's the whole point of hip hop in the first place, is that you want to build enough equity so that you can make something out of it later on.
Right.
But the problem is that you get stuck in that loop where you're just like, okay, let me be like, 60 years old and still rapping. Or you're gonna end up in like some old tavern and shit like that, where the only people that remember you are like your old fucking your old fans and stuff. But
I also don't.
there is a big issue with a lot of the old rappers like Keith Murray and Black Rob.
They spend all their money.
Didn't necessarily spend on their money. It's just that they didn't get a lot of money. Yet people like
Yeah, because music labels took all of it and shit.
yes, Puff Daddy and shit like that will take your shit. Def Jam will take your shit, and then they just disappear. And you're like, oh, what happened to that rapper? And he's like Keith Murray actually was like a crackhead for a long time. Fucking sucked. And he was like, dude, he's like one of the most iconic hip hop artists in history. No one remembers him. And it's like, dude, that sucks. You know, like they're just not being taken care of. But you got guys like 50 Cent who will take that money and actually do something with it.
Invest, diversify, their business.
The biggest example of that is Jay-Z, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, he'll take that and become like a mogul and do like, and
I
same
think it's
thing with
smart.
Dre.
You know, it's smart. I totally get it.
Yeah, MC Hammer fucked up while he was like pretty. He wasn't like big as he used to be, but he was still pretty big. And the problem with him was he was spending money while he was hot.
There was a moment where I felt like MC Hammer was bigger than Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
God damn,
was-
I loved his music.
I thought he found God or some shit.
Yeah,
He was always been like a pastor.
Yeah, he's been a pastor. Yeah. So I mean, that's nothing new. It's just the fact that he had his entourage. He was paying for everybody, and it was like, yeah, that's not how you do business.
Oh God!
Unavoidable. Yeah, it's weird what happens to a lot of their careers, but again, they're around a lot of drugs and bad influences and shit like that.
Yeah, like what every person, even the music your fucking mom listened to.
I remember
like they somehow always find their way into drugs.
I remember what was it called?
Lifestyle.
A new artist, Little Uzi Vert. They had an interview with him. It was like a street interview. And they were like, so how did you feel about making an album sober? And he was like, yeah, it was a completely different experience. I felt like I was in my right mind, but the music wasn't the same and shit. I'm like,
Oh,
bro.
maybe under the influence for the shit
Yeah,
to be
the
good.
influence of that shit like that. And with a lot of people like Prince and, Bob Marley and stuff like that, they were under the influence when they were making really great music. And it expands your mind. But it's also very dangerous, so
I wouldn't even blame someone who was just like, someone said either the drugs will get you or the industry will get you.
yeah. But then you look at somebody like Weird Al Yankovic. Like,
Right.
Weird Al is amazing. He has a lengthy career spans for decades, bro, and he has never done anything where he's messed up a hotel, gotten binged out drunk,
Right.
Assaulted anybody.
Yeah, and I wouldn't
Just
even
Weird
blame
Al.
anyone who was like, okay, I made it big. I like, because most people make their money on tours, not the albums.
Yes, and
You tour a whole bunch, whatever. You spend like 5-6 years, whatever.
Jesus.
Being really big, you don't spend a lot of the money, and then those people just fucking run away.
Yeah, they're gone.
And I'm like, I'm just gonna, you know what? I made enough money to live my life comfortably. I respect that too. I can respect someone just being like, I got my fuck you money, I'm leaving.
Welcome to the world of Sade, where no one knows anything about her personal life or anything crazy like that. She just makes music. She comes in, makes her music, and then she leaves. And everybody loves her. Every artist should just be like that. Stop trying to be like, oh, I need to be the next best thing, and I need to be on the public eye all the fucking time, or my albums won't sell.
Well, because they actually like and crave the attention.
Yes, I mean they're used to it. And some of them believe it as a business decision as well. Like, hey, I have to stay relevant or else my shit goes away. You know what I mean? So, this is why the plastic surgery gets in the way and shit like that. I have to stay young. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of pressure behind that.
Yeah.
You have to stay relevant or your shit just goes away. What's the fucking the quote that everyone says? You're only as hot as your last hit.
Yeah.
So, once that shit goes
Good as
away,
your last album.
yeah, you're only as good as
something like that.
Yeah, you're only as good as your last hit. So once that goes away, then you just disappear. Well, Lauryn Hill definitely had an ego, so she was a little different on the totem pole and that shit. You wanted people.
Ow, my fucking brain.
You wanted people to like color Queen something. Like you couldn't like.
Oh, you can't meter burn these things.
You should be able to.
Yeah, I don't know if you can meter burn the interactables in this one.
You can meter burn the water, the fire hose.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dude, my hands fucking. Look at this shit.
You're playing on a PS5
This
controller,
is the
of
controller
course.
digging into my fucking finger.
You know, it's a bigger controller, so I figured it actually
It's
was
this
better.
lip, bro. This lip, like I'm sitting here, it's fucking digging into my hand.
That controller's a pile of shit.
Look at my finger sits.
Because it's designed for a first-person shooter.
Well, I mean, still, my hand's still gonna be here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so my dude.
There has to be
my finger fucking hurts.
There has to be a third-party controller that has a different.
So I'm having to like squeeze and move this thing, so
Yeah.
my finger's flipping into this.
There has to be a third-party controller that actually takes care of that.
It's called the PS4 controller.
You can use a PS4
You
controller.
can. You definitely can.
There's issues. They're not like 1-to-1.
When the fuck are we getting like a decent PS5 controller? Not a controller that works on PS5 or PS4 games.
Might be the DualSense Edge or whatever the fuck it's called.
That $200 one?
Maybe it is.
I'm so worried about I'm so worried about Street Fighter 6 because I can only use the Hori 5 pad, and the Hori 5 pad does not work well in that weird lobby where.
Oh yeah, the gaming hub.
Yeah, the gaming hub.
Just use an arcade stick, Steve.
Dude, I can't use those. I just can't.
You can't use an arcade stick?
Nah.
Why?
Only in an arcade.
Bro, I'm gonna be using the shit out of that arcade stick for Street Fighter 6.
But even then, you still need the joint. You need left analog and right analog.
Alright,
to move around.
I'll be honest.
So how are you gonna do it on a flex stick?
I don't know how much I'm even gonna be sitting in the lobby, honestly. And
We'll see.
you can just go into the lobby and just say, "Find me a match."
Yeah, you can.
You don't have to go up to a console or anything. You can just like sit there and
There's a lot of
stare
things
into
that-
fucking space and just wait for the thing to.
There's a
hit
lot of things to
somewhere.
interact with, and then don't forget, like there's a whole world.
All right. Well, if you want to interact, plug in your controller. I guess
Yeah.
when you're roaming around or whatever.
Yeah, Mario 64 wasn't even that bad on my fingers. Really hasn't played the most I've played of an N64 game in a while.
Well, because the N64 controller is not actually that uncomfortable.
Not uncomfortable, it's just obtuse, you know?
It's weird, but it doesn't hurt.
Oh, no. Holy shit!
Where are you?
I didn't meter burn it.
There you go. 6 lets you use both a stick and a controller. Use a controller for the lobby.
Let's try right
stick
now.
For the fights.
I want to see you meter burn that. See if we can get
Meter burn an interactable? Okay.
You got the aiming first.
So it's like, I'm doing interactable with R2. So for me it's L1, R2 at the same time?
Good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't forget you had
Maybe
those
first
moves.
hit.
Hit me once and then go back that way. No, not that. Don't try on that one. Yeah, do the. Because at least we know this one actually works for sure.
Yeah, maybe Randy's got a fast fucking...
Weird.
You have meter to burn?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
just
just
used
got
it. Oh no.
Weird. Chat, do you know? Maybe it's in part 2 only.
I think it might be... Well, you know what we're remembering? Mortal Kombat X. The game
Yeah,
after this. And the game after this, they I think they introduced
It was in
meter
part 2.
burned interactables.
It was in part 2 as well. Injustice 2.
No, it is Injustice 2.
Yeah.
I'm saying like the next game after this is not Injustice 2. It's MKX.
Yeah.
So it's I think they took that's what they did in MKX. Whoa.
I mean, it still hurt, that's for sure. Yeah, Lil Wayne will be Street Fighter 6 next week. We're
I think he's gonna get a song.
yeah, it probably will be a
I think
song.
he's gonna get like a main theme or something.
Yep, I wouldn't be surprised.
Fits the game. Like this is why Street Fighter 6 is marketable, right?
Yep.
They're gonna pull an audience that the Street Fighter's never had before.
Well, yeah. Street Fighter 3 did have a hip hop audience, but it was more UK.
But dude, no,
It was-
like nobody outside of nerds fucking knew what Third Strike was. For like forever.
The problem was the artist. He wasn't very well known.
Yeah.
He was an underground hip hop UK artist. So nobody in the US that really knew him, and the UK artist didn't really know him because he was still underground.
Has that done anything for his career?
He's done some interviews about it.
Right.
Shit. I did something.
Right. Fun fact, chat. His name was Infinite. Wonder where I got that from.
See something.
Yeah.
You know what they
Jesus,
say?
Damn it. Jesus.
First strike, the third strike's the one that counts. That was for the online edition, though, wasn't it?
Yes.
He's from Toronto, not UK.
Oh. We definitely had a...
So
Timer!
Oh!
Wow, he fell down. He's like,
I
ah,
was like,
shit.
did he hit me? Like,
What the fuck?
That's so funny. Lil Wayne doesn't do mumble rap, so no, it won't be any mumble rapping there. I mean, if it's the generation that they're looking for, then yeah, that's what they'll do.
Hated just.
You know,
He's like, I hate it just
why you gotta hit me so hard?
Hey man, if there's a whole generation of people that like it, it's like,
he hit me in the face.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's a generational gap. Like as soon as we start making fun of their music, we'll have to go back and look at ours. And our parents used to make fun of the shit out of ours. So it's like, damn. Our parents did the same shit.
My parents not allowed to say fucking shit with their they're obsessed with John fucking Denver.
Oh jeez.
Fuck them.
Ow, ow, ow. Stop doing 50% damage every touch.
We had we had Michael Jackson. You know, we had Prince. And
No, this is this. Why don't I can touch this?
What the fuck? There's a delay.
Boink.
So if you use it, you can't use it right
Yeah,
after.
they
Which is
have,
why you couldn't get the.
They have stamina.
Yeah. There's actually a delay on that shit. Yeah, that's crazy, right, chat? Lil Wayne and Eminem at this point are now considered old school. That's fucking weird.
It's almost like Eminem came out what 30 years
I looked
ago.
up Lil Wayne. His career started like in the 90s.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
Hot
been doing
Boys.
this shit forever.
Hot Boys.
Who's John Denver? Don't ask.
Don't ask. If you don't know, don't worry about it. You don't need to. Parents had the Beatles. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mind the Beatles. Beatles are cool.
Yeah, I mean they had a really good music before our time, so it's not like we were. I mean, we definitely were missing out.
I just don't like fucking 70s pop, folk, country folk pop, country music from the 70s. I fucking despise it. Beatles suck though. That is a bannable offense, possibly saying.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Beatles were legends, but it's like every fucking generation needed a pop band. So if it wasn't gonna be them, it would have been somebody else. This is how it works.
Somebody had this funny thread of like, speaking of pop bands, NSYNC.
Yeah.
And you look at NSYNC's music video now, like when they're like Bye 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 or something like that. Dude, the choreography is fucking crazy. Like, they're so weird what they're doing. It looks so... No, it's like... Yeah, like there's just... Who fucking choreographed this shit, dude?
It's a lot of innovation and imagination comes into how can I move my body in a way that makes it look really fucking strange.
It's sexy.
Yeah. Did you just avoid that?
I backdash invincibility.
Good.
Yeah, this game had Street Fighter 4 backdash invul.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even fucking notice that. Yeah, the transition between American pop bands and like Korean pop bands was really strange. Like it just came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, you know, Blackpink.
Honestly, I think it's because America just fucking whatever either fell out of favor or just just didn't want to do.
They drained the well.
Drain the well.
Yeah.
But I also feel like K-pop got big because it was filling the hole left behind by,
of course.
by America not doing all
it,
those pretty boy bands. Like, it was like, oh, we don't want to do that. That's like old. That's cringe or whatever. And then but then well, lo and behold, K-pop's still around, and then people are like, all right, well, I'm not getting any of this here, so.
Yep.
Like, what is even modern pop right now?
K-pop. K-pop is modern.
Not K-pop. I mean, like what? In America, like America.
Oh, we don't have it. We don't.
Like, what is
the? You know what happened?
Like the biggest pop.
You know what
star
happened? The band disappeared, and it always became about the single.
Right?
singers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Fuck!
every time you had a pop band, within a couple of years, they would break up and they would go after the guy who was the most talented out of the group and just focus on that. That's why you have Justin Timberlake.
I was gonna say, are we gonna play Justin Timberlake on this?
And we can't blame him, but that's literally what happens. So they said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go straight for the guy that works. So instead of Justin Bieber working with a pop band first and then going to Justin Bieber, they just say, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just do Justin Bieber.
Bieber.
Hiya!
Huh?
Bieber or Timberlake?
Bieber.
Bieber is retired.
You're thinking of Timberlake. Bieber is
Bieber's retired. He
if
just
he-
sold all his masters.
I think, which is really
Yeah,
fucking-
because he's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking paralyzed.
yeah, it's fucking sucks. Actually.
Wait, what did he do to himself?
He's
didn't do
got
anything
he's
to himself.
got this crazy medical condition. He's gonna be paralyzed soon, if
Yeah.
not like
It's really
not
sad.
already.
Is it like
It's really
hereditary or did it?
Yeah, he didn't do it to himself.
Debilitating.
It was.
Wow, fuck.
Yeah, that's really
Jesus.
rough.
He sold off all his fucking music rights just so he could pay off his medical bills for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's very
Christ.
unfortunate. It is very unfortunate.
Like
because-
Lou Gehrig's disease or some shit?
No,
Yeah.
it's called Rust something or
Yeah, I
whatever.
forgot the name of it. He was showing it.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's really bad. I saw the video that he posted where he was like talking about it. I was like, Jesus, dude, he's gonna be a different person.
I get why he did what he had to do.
Yeah,
That's why he sold off all his music rights, just like take care of himself.
yeah. But no, yeah, Justin Bieber. What I was talking about. He started off solo,
Right, he
but
did.
he could.
Yes.
A guy like Justin Bieber during the time of NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and all that shit would have been in a boy band.
Yes.
But during the time that Justin Bieber became popular was during the time that the company started realizing that
They don't need a
band.
They don't need a band. They
Yeah,
just need the one guy.
Get the one guy. And you're
Yeah.
done. So the idea of boy bands just went away towards that.
Ramsey Hunt syndrome, it's called. Yeah.
Wouldn't wish that kind of shit on my worst enemy, man. There's
Well-
literally nothing you can do to just like
This sucks.
be grateful for what you got.
I know that's just like it makes you so fucking appreciative. Like
Yeah.
I sit here and I look at Jessica like every single day. I'm like, we are so fucking lucky.
Yeah.
Like, and that kind of shit is like the perfect example of it.
Yeah. So they say Usher found Bieber, but you know, it's like people taking credit for discovering other artists and shit like that. Or it's like a culture in the fucking music industry.
Here, hold on to this.
Oh.
This.
Oh my god! I jumped over that.
Yeah, this is making me realize that, like, yeah, Grundy was a really fun command grab character, but he gets fucked up, bro. Again, like, he needs to get the hit. When he gets the hit, he's, like, godlike, right? I get it. But he's...
Just don't get hit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, he got fucked up so bad.
Yeah,
Because Supergirl's not a zoner. She's not. But any of the characters that were, holy dumb fucking shit. Like, he had such problems.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The wager system to me is more of what I would say. That's like
If I hit you again, you're dead.
I know. But I'm not gonna do
wagering
this.
seest like a producer
Piece of
driven.
shit.
It's...
Oh my god!
He just doesn't have much he can
His
do.
undead
This guy
dick.
walked up to me. He's like, if I had swung that time, what were you gonna do?
I would...
Yeah.
I made a guess because it's unreactable.
Oh, Jesus,
Her
man.
dash is unreactable AF.
disgusting. Oh, man. Metropolis was fun.